Never make the mistake of underestimating a mother's dedication, because she will do whatever it takes to feed her babies in this nest. The hungry chicks are waiting with their mouths wide open, and their mum has brought them a massive worm. The treat is so big that the little ones are struggling to swallow it at first, but mum doesn't give up and patiently makes sure her babies are well fed. Nature's way of life is truly mind-blowing to watch. If this beautiful moment just... When this little girl stepped onto the stage for a dance competition, all the other kids were dancing their hearts out. But this cute little girl just stood there, completely still, not moving a single bit. Then, she looked over at her coach and pointed to her tummy, trying to say she was way too hungry to dance. Seeing how adorable she was, her coach immediately gave her some food. When this little girl stepped onto the stage for a dance competition, all the other kids were dancing their hearts out. But this cute little girl just stood there, completely still, not moving a single bit. Then, she looked over at her coach and pointed to her tummy, trying to say she was way too hungry to dance. Seeing how adorable she was, her coach immediately gave her some food. When this guy gets super hungry, he goes to this shop where they have a massive, delicious cake. He points and asks the baker to cut a huge slice, more than half the cake. The baker first tries to cut a small piece, but this guy says, "No, bigger!" Then the baker tries to cut a slightly bigger piece, but he's still not satisfied and demands an even larger slice. Finally, when the baker lifts up a massive chunk that's literally half the cake, this guy is finally satisfied and gives a thumbs up. The baker then packs up this huge slice of cake. Never make the mistake of trusting your friends with food, because this sneaky move is going to completely crack you up. Both pups were holding onto the exact same snack, but this golden retriever Loki knew exactly how he was going to finesse this situation. Look at that. The second the scissors cut it, he smoothly yanked the entire stick to his side, leaving his poor husky friend with a microscopic crumb. Bro was absolutely stunned at the distance by collecting badminton shuttlecocks. People of any age can do this work. However, this task is not as easy as it looks, because many people come here every hour and make this place messy. To ensure that no one faces any difficulty while playing badminton, this girl cleans the area every 10 minutes. I swear on your parents, please subscribe. Never make the mistake of putting a marble inside a balloon, unless you want everyone asking you, "Bro, how on earth did you make that?" First, push that marble to the bottom, secure it tightly with a rubber band, and then flip the whole balloon inside out. Blow it up, and boom. Because of the weight at the bottom, this thing literally develops a perfect center of gravity. Now just never make the mistake of stealing food from your bestie, or she will literally pull off a prank that will leave your mouth on fire. So this girl straight up snatched the chips, flexed on her friend, and even got mom on her side just so she could hoard the entire bag for herself. Too savage. But joke's on her, because her friend is a low-key mastermind. She grabbed some of the spiciest hot sauce on earth, dumped it straight into the bag and gave it a good shake. And here comes the instant karma. The moment mum fed her that spicy chip, her whole soul left her body. The heat hit her so hard she instantly started crying. If she totally deserved this spicy payback, show some love. Hit that subscribe button and smash. Never make the mistake of taking your kids onto a glass bridge, because looking down is literally going to scar them for life. Honestly, even grown adults lose their minds on these things, so you can't blame these poor kids. Look at her straight up crawling for survival, and it's not just humans. Look at this dog. Bro completely glitched and said, "Yeah, I am absolutely not moving another inch." Everyone is either crying or doing the turtle crawl. Their legs are shaking like they forgot how to stand. If these dramatic reactions just made your day, show some love. Never make the mistake of teasing a caged monkey, or he will humble you real quick. Bro really thought he was in control, but this monkey is running the whole show. Look at that smooth pickpocket energy. And he wasn't even done. The moment the bag came close again, he swiped another one like a total pro. Speed level, 100. Look at him just casually snacking like a VIP. Honestly, this dude is smarter than most people.